Good to see Keith Casebolt still voices everything in the world here. That's good. Keith, you're doing well. When you coach basketball at Kentucky, you never rebuild. It's not part of the deal. You reload. And that's exactly what John Calipari has done for his second season as the head man at UK. This year's Wildcat squad picked to finish second in the Southeastern Conference behind Florida by the media. And when you consider that John has to completely retool his starting roster, that is nothing short of remarkable. 5 players taken in the first round of the NBA draft. Not a problem for Cal, and he says this year's squad will be just as exciting for fans to watch.
Question for you. At the end of the year, I hope my Kentucky basketball team is what?
Another team that people love to watch, that they say, boy, that team has fun playing. Look how hard they defend and they try. And, man, they have a couple catalysts, guys that make plays at crunch time. If they're saying that, all the dreams that we all have will happen.
All right. John was supposed to come on live with us, but he had a root canal last night, and he chickened out. John, I hope you feel better. Here you go. The first coaches poll of the season is out, and there they are. Lo and behold, you love them, you hate to love them. Or you love to hate them. However you feel it. Duke #1, and then Tom Izzo at it again. Kansas State, Pittsburgh, Ohio State rounds out the top 5. And here you go, the 3 Southeastern Conference teams. And Kentucky leads the way. They are 10th, followed by Florida, and Tennessee comes in at number 20. So Kentucky finished last year ranked number 5. 5 guys in the first round of the NBA draft, and they start this season as the number 10 team in the country. No pressure at all, Cal. Go get them. $1.9 million in scholarships over 23 years. Let that sink in. 1,000 kids have benefited from the WYMT Wayne Supply Mountain Basketball Classic. We are now set to announce the pairings for the 24th Classic. And here we go. The tip-off game has the Hazard Bulldogs against the Bell County Bobcats out of the 13th region. That one is Tuesday, January 4th, 6:30 start. Defending champions Shelby Valley meets up with Letcher Central in the late game. And then the second night features a great matchup with Clay County taking on Knott County Central. And then the nightcap, it has the host school, Perry Central, taking on Betsy Lane. All first-round games, of course, will be broadcast live. You can see them on WYMTnews.com. The Mountain Classic will surpass the $2 million mark in scholarships given away in its 24-year history after this year's tournament. Amazing work to all involved. Congratulations. This Friday night, it is all about football as the WYMT Game of the Week takes us to Harlan County. The Black Bears look to claim their first district title when they take on Clay County. Should be a great battle. The Black Bears enter the game on a 7-game win streak, but in order to continue that streak, head coach Tom Larkey knows they're going to need to stop the Tigers' big playmakers.
We got to do an outstanding job on the line of scrimmage. Our blocking backs have to do good jobs. I know when they got the football, we got to watch out for Miller and Reed. You know, they're great runners, and also the arm of Wilson and Hooker running down the field in little fade patterns. That's where I picture them doing most of the time, and they just do an outstanding job no matter what they do.
Coach, and you can hear more from Coach Larkey and Coach Arnett on the Double Quick Prep Zone show. That's tonight, 7:30. Derek Forrest and Jeff Archer break it all down as a preview to Friday night's game. And also, don't miss the fan favorite Wired Up segment where we take you inside the locker room of several coaches. After local high school football players leave our television screens and head off to college, many people start to ask, whatever happened to them? Jeff Archer tells you how last year's All-Mountain quarterback is working behind the scenes now to help Kentucky win an SEC title.
Michael Burchett has traded the red and black of Prestonsburg for the blue and white of Kentucky. Friday night lights have been replaced by Tuesday morning sunrises. Going from star to 6th-string scout quarterback has been an adjustment.
Definitely humbling, but everybody has to start somewhere, and I look at it as a challenge, and just try to do my best every day, and whenever I get an opportunity, just make the best out of it.
Burchett could have gone other places and possibly played immediately, but his college choice was one of love.
It means a lot to play at the University of Kentucky. Growing up, obviously, in Kentucky, the heart and soul of Kentucky, the mountains, and I've had season tickets my whole life, and just always been a huge Kentucky football fan, and it just means a lot to get to come here and play for the team you watched growing up and just loved when you were little.
While Burchett doesn't get a chance to take snaps at Commonwealth Stadium on Saturdays, that doesn't diminish his role. There's a story from NASA in the early 1960s when they asked a janitor late one night when he was mopping the floors what he was doing. His simple answer, I'm putting a man on the moon. As scout team quarterback, Burchett is helping Kentucky win an SEC East title.
I take a lot of pride in it because somebody has to do it. And my goal here is just to help this team get prepared each week to play and doing whatever I can to better the team and help them get ready for each week.
In the end, Burchett hopes to prove his worth to the coaches beyond a scout team QB.
You know, try to stay patient and try to do what I can to work my way up. And I'm looking forward to the spring to finally get an opportunity.
In Lexington with the Cats, Jeff Archer, WYMT 57 Mountain Sports.
All right, Jeff, thanks. We're watching them. We're rooting for them. Do the Mountains proud.
Absolutely. So, Jay, what have you been doing the last few years?
Not much. Television. Still loving it. Still living it. And it's been a lot of fun.
You've been a lot of places. Tampa, I know. I used to watch you down there. I have family down there.
There you go.
So I've kind of followed your career, and then you're, of course, at ESPN now.
5 years in Columbus, 5 years in Tampa, and I'm now in my 8th year at ESPN. I have no idea where the time went. I really don't. No idea. Are you going to embarrass me now?
We are right now.
Look at that hair. Will you look at that haircut? I paid $350 for that. Oh, my. Tony and Jeff.
Goes back several years.
Yeah. There's a good-looking shot there. Boy, thanks for pulling that one.
And look at this. We have 3 of the 4 guys in this clip here with us tonight watching over here.
Yeah, I know. We
Jim
have a
Frazier,
little gallery here.
Roger Redmond, Keith Casebolt.
Yeah, boy, look how young. What in the world happened to me? I have a lot more gray hair now and a lot more wrinkles. When I came here, my problem was I looked like I was 15 years old. I don't have that problem anymore.
You still look young.
But I've had such a great time coming back. Thanks to Neil for putting all this together, and you guys are doing a wonderful job. I am proud to say that I started here, and you guys are doing a marvelous job. I hope the people, and I think they do, I hope the people of the mountain area in southeastern Kentucky appreciate the product that you guys give them on a nightly basis. It is nothing short of amazing.
Well, we appreciate that, and you've always been a great ambassador for YMT all across the country, and we appreciate that.
And we'll continue to do that.
All right, Jay, thank you for
Thanks
being
for having
with
me
us
back.
tonight.
I appreciate it.
We'll be right back.